What up everybody, it's Collectorsdream. Hope you guys enjoying your day, your night, your morning when you're watching video. As you guys can see, we have a bit of a WWE situation. We have John Cena beating up somebody. Oh, look from the back, someone's coming with a garbage can, and look, he goes, whoa. Okay, well, that's not how it's supposed to go, obviously. There we go, the table's supposed to break on John Cena. We have the chairs that fold. Anyway, so obviously this is just for joke. Me and a mate of mine, we went to a auction house, and we went there for me, but while there, one of our mates, his birthday's coming up, and he actually likes wrestling. The only wrestler I know is John Cena. I'm not sure who this guy is, or who this guy is, or there's two other wrestlers here. This crazy looking dude, and then this less crazy looking dude, plus a briefcase. But there's another box with it as well, so just there, which has like 5 belts. So we thought if it's cheap enough, it would be like just like a funny present for our mate. And well, turns out that it was cheap enough, or relatively speaking. So we picked it up. Oh, there's another dude here actually. There's one more guy. I didn't see him before. Oh, look at this. I'm not sure who this guy is. Like a broken ass arm. Well, not broken, just introverted arm. Looks Italian. Oh, there we go. I think I got the arm back. No. Okay, well I can only go like this way. Anyways, so we picked up the whole box for our mate, and yeah, so that's the story with the wrestling figures. It's pretty cool. It's actually not that bad. Like, it's got some random stickers, bunch of European like 5 belts, 5 different belts, Cruiserweight champion, World champion, WWE champion, bunch of DVDs as well, and posters as well. So, well, hopefully he has fun with it. Whereas the actual main purchase, well, not the main purchase, this is a pretty interesting purchase. We put it back in the box. The main thing was, well, I put it in the box so it's easier for me to carry. Oh, there's more chairs, as you can see. Was in this box, which is pretty cool. Obviously, this is in the box from there, just easy to grab onto it. It is Vintage Matchbox, and I just dropped this chair. We have some really cool old Matchbox of yesteryear. Another one of these. This is the 1909 Thomas Plybout. This is the one there's 2 of these ones, so there's one box, one is out of the box. This is probably one of the coolest ones that I've seen. Well, the thing is in the collection. It's a tractor, not really a tractor, I'm not sure what it's called. And then these 4 vintage Matchbox boxes. So we're gonna take them out of the box, take the box out, and let's have a look at them. So we have 4 vintage Matchboxes, and then you have the yesteryear models. To zoom in. Whoa. Excuse the wrestlers. So the first one, this one doesn't have the best box. The box is a little broken, but the car's inside. Pretty mint. I do have to say that the car did have both seats. As you guys can see, the seat is missing. Is because the mate that I went with, he's like, oh, let me look at the boxes. And he didn't realize this box is closed, or it's ripped. So he picked it up like this, and the car fell out, and the seat, I don't even know how, honestly, cause this doesn't come off, but the seat somehow fell off. I'm guessing it might have been broken or damaged before, but it fell out and it broke. So for instance, this is a loose one, and this guy's seats, they come off because they're loose, but they didn't break because he didn't take that one. So that's some good news, bad news for me. And yeah, so it's still pretty cool though. I'm not a huge fan of these. Honestly, this came as a lot, so I took them. So this was one lot. Models of the yesteryear. I do really like this one. This is pretty cool. It's still got its all original detail stickers, which is probably the coolest part. Whoa, where are we? So we can zoom into it more. So yeah, I think this is definitely Lipton's tea. Looks really cool. So look at the little guy, the horses, the wheels. It just looks so cool. It's so small and neat. Then you have the tractor. So if we move this, we have the tractor as well. It's pretty cool. So I'm guessing these are like 70s, maybe very early 80s. Model of the Easter year. Look, there's some people who are really big fans of this. Personally, as me, I'm not. And I understand that obviously each person's got their own kind of like look at it, so you can be a fan of it, you don't have to be a fan of it. For like I said, for me, I'm definitely I mean, I don't mind them in my collection. Obviously, it just means that potentially, if I wanted to, and I have to have a look, maybe I can trade them for something, for like other matchboxes. So this is complete as well. So if we open it up, there is another one. Oh. And you can see this one, the things aren't falling off. There's two of them. The only difference is this one's like all complete and all stuck on. Not stuck on, but everything's stuck on. And so, and it doesn't, oh, it does go on this. So there we go. So that's the models of the Easter year, which is pretty cool. But the biggest ones that are coming up is, well, we'll start off with the Ferrari. Because who doesn't like Ferraris, yeah? The box is in pretty good condition. It's got some stickers. It's got a $5.50 sign, or $5 sign, sorry, from Sheriff's Mini Cars. Never heard of that shop before. I'm not sure if it's in Australia or whatnot. And then here is the Ferrari. Now, I thought the Ferrari was in very mint condition. I did then later on notice that, as you guys can kind of see, it's chipped there. And then there was also a chip, there we go, on one of the sides, so just chipped here. Let me see if I can zoom it in. So yeah, there you go, you can kind of see it. But look, it's still pretty good condition, and it still comes in the box, that's pretty cool. So that's the first one, this is number 70. Matchbox Ferrari, made in Lesney, 1981. So that's cool. This guy's older than I am. Let's see, next up we have the number 64 tractor. Actually, what is the Caterpillar bulldozer? Now, this is actually really nice condition. I already have a couple of bulldozers. I think everybody does. They're very common. I don't have one with the actual cap on it though. Look, this is like brand new condition. This is very mint. This is comes with the rubber. The rubber is in really good condition. Like this is like really good condition. So that was the second one. The Caterpillar. What year is this? I can't see. 1979. Damn. 1979. Alright, and if it doesn't want to go back into it. Oh, there we go. Got it in. Next up, we'll do the Pro Stock. Number 70. Matchbox 75. Oh, sorry, number 34. We have the Lightning Pro Stock. Very mint condition, as you can see. No scratches, no nothing. Very clean base as well. And so the box is also in really good condition. So let's zoom it out a little bit. This is a 1980s Chevy Pro Stocker. So the box is in really good condition, and so is I'm looking up close. The only thing that I can see is wrong with it is on the 3.4. If you guys can kind of see that it's missing some of the paint, but otherwise, this is in really good condition, and still has really good springs. So that's the second last car that we have in this. This is a pretty cool lot. I have to admit, I did have fun. There was other Matchboxes. Unfortunately, I didn't win. They did go for a little bit more. I do feel like this is definitely the prize in the collection. Well, in this collection, the number 457 Chevy. Well, let me zoom it out a little bit. So here we have the box. The box is not in the best condition. I still like the artwork. It's a very nice color. The 1957 Chevy, made in 1979. And here is the Chevy. And this is a gorgeous piece. Like honestly, this is a very gorgeous piece. It has an opening hood. Well, it doesn't bounce because it's not a pro stocker, but it's a very, very beautiful piece in a very, very good condition. So for me, I definitely think this was the bargain, and this was a very, very, very awesome piece that very lucky to have in my collection now. That to add it to my collection. Like I do think that old school Matchbox are way, way better than Hot Wheels. For instance, I also got this one over the weekend because you guys know Police. I thought this was pretty cool. This is a Corgi. But I do like my older cars. Where are we? So, for instance, this is a Hot Wheels. This is a modern day Volkswagen. You guys would recognize this. This isn't, I think, what the Car Culture series because it's got rubber tires. But it doesn't hold up. Like honestly, like in 10 years' time, this will be like a dollar car, $2 car. This will still be Matchbox. I mean, this will still hold its value. And same with like even the Mercedes. Like you guys know how much I love my Mercedes. There's the Mercedes. Obviously, you guys know that they were pretty cool and they were very popular and they still are very popular. But you can't compare it. Like honestly, you can't compare it. You have the opening hood, the way it opens, the design of it. Oh man, even the paint color still stays. This is a 1979 car. This car is what, nearly 40 years old. Anyways, that's my video for today, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Tell me which ones you think is the best ones in the lot. If you guys like wrestlings, feel free to comment on those guys as well. If you guys know who these guys are. Honestly, I'm only actually really intrigued as to know who this guy is. He kind of looks like the guy from like the movies Undisputed with Boyka, but like look, he's got little cuts here and all whatnot. So if you guys know who this guy is, feel free to comment to me so I can let my mate know his birthday is coming up in a month's time. Otherwise, if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed these little cars and kind of like you were taken back for the new collectors who haven't seen, this is what how Matchbox used to look like compared to how they look like now. This is how Matchbox looks like now. Oh, look at that, so we move these two. Maybe like this. So there you go. This is what Matchbox used to look like and now it looks like now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, give me a thumbs up and I'll guys see you next time.